Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight we're going to talk about wrestling. So, Jesus Christ, man. Reportedly, MVP and Chris Jericho were in a hotel in Houston about a month ago, back in May. And they got into a little bit of a fight in the lobby. They saw each other. And some people are saying that there was a lot of people there, but some people are exaggerating. And they're saying it wasn't that bad. They just disagree. And then supposedly when Chris Jericho got on the elevator to go to his room, MVP's like, "Let's fight, bitch," and he's like, "I don't fight jobbers." But I don't know, man. They're saying that they supposedly somebody called John Laurinaitis, the talent relation for WWE, and John Laurinaitis said if there was no fist fight, like if there was no like legit fight, I don't give a shit about this. Apparently, it's not even about wrestling. It's just that they disagree with stuff. I'm guessing it's gonna be like politics. I'm pretty sure it's around there. I know yesterday, Kane or over the weekend, Kane said, he's the governor of Tennessee or Nashville, whatever. No, Tennessee, I don't know. Anyways, he I'm sorry guys, I'm not really into the politics, but anyways, somewhere he's the governor. Tennessee, Nashville, somewhere. That he said something about the gun violence. That he said that the gun violence in this country is not as bad as people think. And then some wrestler, I forgot who it was this Emmy thing? I don't know who it was. He disagreed with him on Twitter. So I'm sure it's something like that. They disagree with something and they got into it, but people are saying maybe they're being over dramatic with the whole thing. Paige said on her Twitch that, like I said yesterday, she plans to leave WWE on July 7th when her contract is finished. And they asked her about AEW, and she pretty much said if the money is right, I'll sign with AEW. So I think it's a possibility. We'll see. Although I feel like women are going to really consider this now because outside of Britt Baker and Jade Cargill, the women are. It hasn't been a success for the woman. Look at Ruby Soho. So I don't know, man. She might just stay retired. Who knows? We'll see. Or maybe she'll have like some matches like in the independent, and then she can prove to WWE I'm healthy, and then she can maybe come back to WWE. I don't know. Corey Graves and Sami Zayn, they did a podcast together. Ring the After the Bell, I think it's called, for Corey Graves, and they pretty much talked about how like WWE's like very like chaotic, but Sami Zayn's like, we always figure it out at the last moment, like right before like 30 minutes before the show, we end up figuring out shit. And so he's like, I would hope that eventually we cannot figure it out anymore, and it's a clusterfuck. Because as long as we continue to figure it out at the last moment, we're going to continue to have chaos. And then Corey Graves is like, yeah, man, when Sasha and Naomi walked out, once the show was over, I went back to the backstage, and McMahon's like, you gotta love live TV. Nothing can ever go wrong, huh? And he was smiling about it. So Corey Graves was like saying, maybe I think Vince McMahon kind of likes the chaos. A lot of like smart people like chaos. Like Bill Gates, they'll like create a problem, and then they want to find a solution to the problem. LeBron James, he's a drama guy, right? He loves to create chaos. A lot of people thrive on chaos, especially these smart billionaires like Vince McMahon and Bill Gates. Well, I guess LeBron too is a billionaire nowadays. But yeah, I mean, I have heard of that story about a lot of like business billionaire people. They're at their best when there's like chaos. So who knows? Jay White wins the New Japan World Champion, so it's kind of weird because remember on Dynamite on Wednesday, Adam Page challenged the other guy, who's the Japanese guy, and now over the weekend Jay White won it. So now it's going to be Jay White. It can still work because Jay White's a heel, so it can still work Jay White versus Adam Page, but we'll see what the hell happens. The women's tag team titles, they say they don't know what the fuck they're doing with them. Obviously, they were supposed to have a tournament, but they haven't said anything. They might just take them off TV. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man, if they just completely take them out of TV. Nobody gives a shit about them. And then Zack Sabre called out Bryan Danielson. He wants to have a match with him. He's like an independent wrestler. He called out Daniel Bryan, says he wants to have a match with him or a fight. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like a wrestling match. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the whole news. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, all I want to say is a thank you.